Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Gonna find you and take it slowly. No matter where you run or where you hide, you will be mine. Let's rock.
Hello everyone, welcome to Doodle Chill. Hello everyone, welcome to Doodle Chill. How are you guys doing today? And Coleman made me notice that I put the wrong time on the stream today. So he was waiting for me at 7:15 when it was supposed to be at 9:45. I'm sorry, Cole. Thanks for the heads up. So here we are, Doodle Chill. Let me get the music going. I was watching an anime before all this. So at the stream. Yeah, I finished coloring the epilogue for Planet 69. It's all done. Now I'm going over the pages of Blood Brothers 2, doing little touch-ups. You can come chill with me too, Coleman, if you want today. You know you're welcome. Let me know. So, I was also working on this here, which is going to be a presentation when you, if you got the first 1,000 numbers, you know I like to do interior cover and first page introduction type of thing. And the last time it was them walking. So right now the idea is to have Nat and Luani coming away from an explosion. But here obviously did them a bit too big. Wanted. You're gonna open the book and it's gonna be credit. Boom. It's like the first one. Can you guys get the music all right? Come on. Doesn't take 2 hours to save. Thank you. I think I did the bike a bit too small. That can easily be fixed. Without having to redraw the entire thing. Measures and walking vision. Just a little too big. Not too small. Yeah. Especially considering it's supposed to be becoming a body armor. Perspective. Come on, Slowpoke. What's up, get off my lawn, film? Nothing much, just working on a drawing for my the intro of my book. I like to have a nice little movie-ish type of intro to all my movies. You could say a bit like a James Bondish type of thing. Like in the first one, they would be walking away from a big explosion, all three of them. This time around, it's going to be, since we're introducing Luani properly, it's going to be her and not driving away from a big ass explosion. And that's going to be the credit page and everything. And that book in question, which I finished doing the colors, for the epilogue. So now all I have to do is finish working on dialogues, lettering, and wait on the guys to finish their colors, which they're doing an amazing job. Very soon I'm going to be launching the Second Chance campaign, so if you missed out, started by a little quick layout, and just starting the lines in. Very quick layout. I wanted to hit it while I still had the idea fresh in my mind. Yeah, it is that they kind of like zigzag their way. Volume just went very high all of a sudden. Thanks. Yeah, I was watching Cross the Joe before the stream. Get someone to do the chat so you don't have 80% dead air. And usually I have Beacon here with me. Scotsman joins in. Other people can always join in too. $20. I still keep up with my chat more than Chris, so shut up. AKA Cecil. I know, I told him the same thing. Frenchie Cecil. And again, thank you, Power Rider. Love that piece that you did. It's going through the file today, organizing some shit. Kind of like it. Have your hat. Grab. Glad you're happy with it, Sam. My pleasure. More than happy. I really like it. You know what this means, Coleman? You have. Yeah, Sheila. Yeah, yes, get that hat there. I told him. Let's see if we can get most of this done in the stream. First, I was thinking of maybe trying to do like maybe a character from the mainstream. Ask you guys what you wanted me to see me draw. Then I told myself, I need to do this piece, and I think they'll like to see me work on it. Technically from scratch. Ooh. What's up, Beacon?
Oh, not much.
How's it going, buddy?
Pretty decently. This shawl, it wasn't completely on the screen.
We're all done.
There you go.
Where is it?
I was just saying it. Yeah, it was like the way my camera was looking. It was like I was like halfway like this, so I had to adjust my camera a little bit.
Working on some 7 Legions?
Yep. Hoping to get this finished off today.
Yeah, I finished the last page from the epilogue I had to I was coloring.
Sweet. I listened to an audiobook series again. It was a series that I read a little bit of in high school. It was kind of interesting.
What?
It's called the Circle series.
Okay.
It's a sort of a Christian sort of thing. It's almost like a more grown-up version of Chronicles of Narnia.
Okay.
So like this guy, and I think it was what inspired me a little bit with Seven Legions, because the main character, every time he goes to sleep in one world, he wakes up in the other.
Hmm.
So you can kind of see how that influenced a little bit, but it's not exactly the same. But so the other world is like sort of a fantasy retelling of pretty much like the whole Bible, pretty much throughout the series. But it's like, in the beginning of it, it's like this whole civilization in this paradise, and there's this race of bats that are basically supposed to be the demons, and they try and tempt the main character into drinking this water that's from their side of the world, because like the world is like split down the middle between like good and evil.
Mm-hmm.
But then on the other side of the story, in the modern day, because of the things that he finds out in the other world, he winds up finding about this virus is going to wipe out the entire the majority of people in the world. Funny thing, the virus is a weaponized mRNA vaccine.
Yeah, dude. There's a lot of also old movies that I've been watching that they talk about that shit, dude. It's fucked up.
Yeah, it's like, what a crazy coincidence.
Mm-hmm.
But it is a pretty good story, and there's one sort of funny part because the paradise side of the world there's no death. So at some point he's being chased down by this terrorist guy, one of the people who's going to unleash the virus, and so he's being chased down by the guy, and the guy actually winds up blowing off half his head. So he wakes up in the other world. His head just comes back together, and he comes back to our world, and his head just back in one piece. And he gets back up and runs. And the guy who's chasing him, like, what the hell is that? But yeah, it's pretty good.
I want to watch. Like I got it. I haven't watched it yet, but I want to watch Silent Night, Violent Night. Everybody's telling me it's good.
Oh, yeah.
Did you hear about it?
No.
Technically, Santa's a Viking, and he goes on a killing spree.
That's awesome.
So, everybody's telling me it was pretty good, so I got a copy, but I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah.
We're going to watch it with the entire family, everything.
I also wound up watching Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special.
I haven't got myself to watch that.
It's pretty decent. It's about as funny as the rest of it. I only watched it because my parents have Disney Plus already, and they won't get rid of it. So I was like, oh well, they're already paying for it. Might as well.
Yeah.
But might be the very last decent thing that Disney puts out, or the Disney Marvel puts out. Like Drax and Mantis kidnap Kevin Bacon to cheer up Peter for Christmas. And at some point, when they're on the ship, they find out that Kevin Bacon isn't some like heroic warrior, and they find out he's an actor, and like, ugh. Actors are the worst people ever. It's like you are a major disappointment.
Yeah, did you hear that he's not going to be Drax anymore, Batista?
Huh. Oh no.
Said playing the role was a pain, so he's very happy to leave.
Yeah. Can't say that I miss him. That's kind of a role that anyone could play, really. Or any meathead sort of guy.
Yep. I just can't think of his name, but there's another wrestler that's been there for longer and acting, so you could just take it and nobody would notice.
Yep.
I think it's funny how they complain about how hard they have it and it's so difficult being them and actors, and
Yeah.
they're demanding so much from them. Like, you guys are paid millions of dollars or almost, and fuck off.
Yeah.
That's the job requirement. It's like you're going to play in Sin City. You don't throw a fit because you're going to play a stripper, and I don't want to show my tits. You kind of signed up for it.
Yeah, it's like, well, then give the role to someone else.
Hmm. I don't know how to drive. But didn't you read the script? I didn't think I had to drive. Was you my camera?
Yeah.
I was like, I spent a few days having trouble getting motivated. Like it's like walking through mud type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And for the last like 2 3 days, it's like I get in the zone. I forget what time it is. I'm just gone.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I had a week of that sort of sluggish feeling when.
Yeah. Like I usually do this in one day. Why is it taking me 2 3? Fuck.
Mhm.
Or you open what you did the day before and you're like, oh, that was like shit.
Yep.
What was I thinking? Me the other day, I rewatched the entire Transformers cartoon.
Nice.
Yeah, they have it on YouTube. Like the GI Joes and stuff like that. Like it's called Hasbro Pulse or something like that.
Yeah.
I was showing Scotsman like he's working on Planet 69, right? And I showed
Yeah.
him the page that I did for the epilogue, where you see Luwani in her new clothes, and that you see in Metal Valkyrie, right?
Yeah.
He looks at it and goes, dude, you change the fucking costume all the time. What the fuck? Like, dude, that's her new costume. It's not like sometimes she has long sleeve, short sleeve. Yeah, no sleeves, but it's Planet 69 and before. With sleeve, the new kid is like after. But he's right. Like you make complex design. Sometimes you forget a pouch. Sometimes you forget one thing.
Yeah.
Straps. This. Happens. Like I just like went through the pages and I'm like, god damn it! I drew the freaking knee pads differently. Let's go fix it.
Yeah. Oh man, there's a program I heard about. I saw it on the Steam sale. It's a 3D modeling program with VR, and
Okay.
apparently it actually helps. Like I was watching some videos by this guy who does VR or who does 3D modeling, and he was like, "This is actually makes it a whole lot easier. I was like, okay, once one of those programs goes on sale, I'm gonna have to try it.
Sure, you're into the VR thing.
Yeah, I mean, I got a headset. It's kind of fun to mess around with.
You're one of those. Got it.
Yep.
I just want to be connected.
Yeah.
Put me up to the goddamn Matrix. I'll take the right pill. I want the steak, motherfucker. I want the steak.
I don't care what Tasty Wheat tasted like. Just make something up.
Just shut up and give me my steak and don't forget the gravy.
I just want to be able to rip the lightsaber out of a Sith Lord's hand and beat him in the face with it.
I don't care if it's real or not.
I just want to be able to punch Darth Vader's breather into his face.
Dude, that's not how you treat, like, disabled people. Come on. Who's really evil here? Who's really the baddie? Punch Darth Vader in the face.
Yeah.
I want to bust his respirator. Whoa. You can cut him in half, but don't break his respirator. That's just evil.
Yes, this is the Steam page for the program. Yeah, seems kind of interesting. Apparently, you can animate in it too. It's kind of like.
Why would you want to do that in VR?
I don't know. But apparently, it really it can really make things easier. Just because, like the guy whose video I was watching.
Well, I hope the salesman's not lying to you.
Oh yeah, true. I mean, good thing is they got a refund policy, so I just need a model to start with, so I can get in and see how.
Sir, it's been 25 times that you bought the thing and you refunded it. What the hell is up? You've also noticed on your store that you have 25 different models for sale. Nothing to do with it. I did everything on Blender.
Yeah. I know.
What's up, Ace?
Yeah. $40 isn't too bad.
No. Well, if you can also make like quick 3D printable models, it's pretty cool.
Oh yeah. But one of the things the guy was saying is like, as you're working on it, you get an idea of the scale of the thing, the thing that you're working on. So
you can pretty much scale it the size you want.
That's true.
Depending on your printer.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
But I mean, it's kind of like in the same way that like when you're working with drawing digital compared to drawing on paper, you kind of like lose track of how big the thing is. You wind up going into detail that you will never see in print.
Yeah,
so like
when you're talking about 3D models, you print and then resize them as you want.
Yeah.
But yeah, you do lose the size of it. But being VR, you feel you're in the room. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, once it goes on sale again, it'll be worth a shot.
Yeah, it's like having the big piece of clay in front of you.
Yeah.
You're gonna feel like in minority support.
Minority Report.
Yeah.
Minority Support is the program they have in college.
Why do you think I started laughing at my report? No, support. Yeah. Anyways, that movie.
Yeah. This is minority support. How can I help you? I'm offended.
He's sending the cops right now, ma'am.
I've been misgendered by the minority support. Oh no.
God damn it. Can't win. Support group was very violent with me. What did he do? Misgendered me.
That's when they pull
I
out the
sounded like a
Uno.
lady.
Yeah, that's when the minority support pulls out the Uno reversal card. Aha! You're offended that I misgendered you, but you just misgendered me. Haha! Oh man, that book series, the ending of the last book of the series, it gets pretty twisted at some points. I was kind of surprised to see that from a Christian author, because
Really?
yeah. So there's this
Like, really? Is that the biggest surprise you had from a Christian?
from a Christian author, like one who's writing Christian books for a Christian publisher. Like I'm surprised it got published.
Okay. The multiple Christian kind of invalidates your point.
Yeah, I mean, like
But to me, it's kind of like, dude, there's some of the most horrific thing written done
Oh
in
yeah,
the world were done by Christians.
like if it was just like this guy was a Christian, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, but you know, the fact is like for a Christian publisher, but no, like so toward the end of the series, like in the last book sort of had the feel of one of those unplanned sequels, but it tied together a lot of things that were still left from the previous book. But there's this character, he goes over to the other world because there's these books there that allow you to travel, that allow you to change things in either world. So he gets a hold of one of those books, gets over to the other world, and then he winds up with meeting the character that's basically like the Satan of that universe. And he winds up joining basically like the demons. And that Satan character decides to make this guy the Antichrist. And he basically at some point the Satan character is like gouges the guy's eyes out and gives him like these new like demonic eyes, and it's like the way he's describing it sounded like something from like Hellraiser.
Wow.
I was like, whoa, wow. But like, you know.
By the way, Clive Barker is also Christian.
Yeah.
But it was not for a Christian company.
Yeah. It's like gouges the guy's eyes out. He's like, this guy's like all covered in blood and all that. It's like, okay, wow, this took a really Hellraiser turn.
Pretty much Event Horizon.
Yeah.
Which is a great movie, by the way, people.
Oh, yeah. But that last book also ties into vampire lore because, it's got the bat creatures that are basically the demons. And it turns out that one of those bat creatures had crossed over to our world centuries before, and it was actually it was called Alucard, and it had like interbred with the humans and created the first vampire. So that was sort of interesting thing in there.
Alucard and a vampire.
Yep. It's like, yeah, so it's like the first Alucard was
Is
actually
there a bit? Is there a bit titty police girl in there too?
um unfortunately, despite how twisted it got, it never really got to describing the size of titties. So there could have been. I just don't think the titties were described in size.
Ah, sounded familiar. Sorry.
Yeah. And I have a feeling the guy is probably not considered to be a great author or anything, but I got to thinking about that. I was like, yeah, I enjoyed the book, so I think it's a good book. But I know there'd be a lot of critics who would be like, "Oh, this is trash." It's like,
Boy,
I
man,
don't know.
it's always like that. Man.
Yeah, it's like,
It's always been like that. Like a lot of things that are popular or people like that people say it's trash all the time. But just look like closer to us in a way.
yeah,
Look at
it's
what
like,
happened with Image Comics. You know what I mean?
yeah. But it's like, and I feel like the critics and all that they'd want something more like, um, can't really describe it, but like something like that Knives Out movie or something like that. Like that's the sort of stuff that critics like, but people hate. And yes, I did just categorize critics outside of people. Um,
Purposely.
yep.
And you could put actors in there too.
Yeah.
Not Hollywood actors.
they yeah. There's a lot like it feels like the book felt like it would make a good like popcorn movie sort of thing.
Mm.
Um, so it was really entertaining, but not so like avant-garde or anything like that. Nothing artsy.
So what's up, Lion Mill Studio? What I'm doing here, it's going to be the opening of the book. Remember what I do in Tales of Night verse when you open the book?
Yeah. Okay.
It's going to be Nana Luwani coming at you with a bike and a big explosion in the back.
Nice.
And they're going to, we did nothing. Oh, maybe I could do that. Like, one says, like, we did nothing. And, one says, prove it. Or that you can prove.
Yeah.
Remember a while back, somebody asked me, he goes, if she can do this and the bike can transform into a thing, can it transform into like yeah, if it can be a gun, it can be a god. All right, I thought it was funny because I was doing that shape here. It just reminded me. And weirdly, it was a girl that asked.
Oh, so she was asking if it could turn into a.
Edgy, yeah. Not God, but good. That's why I said good. Because somebody also asked if it could turn into a sex droid or something like that. I'm like, come on, you guys are pushing it, but maybe a god. And I can make a gun, can make a good,
Never heard that term before. It sounds a little confused at first.
Okay, yeah. Oh, then vibrator. There you go.
Okay.
Maybe it's just a French thing.
Yeah.
No, just passing. Hey, you.
Yo.
We are doing the thing. We have Lucifer Storm, creator of that game, for the horror club show on Tuesday, watching The Range. Kidoki. Oh, geez. Yeah, thought so. Yeah, we were talking about the other day. I did a stream with somebody, an actress called Margine. She played in Vampires, a whole bunch of movies that we like.
Yeah.
And she was saying at the end of the show that she would like to do another type of movie show or doing movie critiques instead of that, maybe an action one. And I'm like, okay. I stepped out while they were talking there, and after that I thought about it. Well, if we added sci-fi to the action part, I'd be in.
Yeah.
We'll see. She seemed to be interested. Oh, maybe pick a few cool movies, cult movies type of thing. Get maybe some of her friends on. It'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Just watching Howard the Duck, I'm like, we need to cover Howard the Duck. There's so many people that hate and so many people that love that movie. It's so funny. Me personally, I like it because I watched it as younger and stuff like that. So I didn't know the original that much, if that makes sense. Other than he was a. Remember Duckman, the cartoon Duckman?
Yeah.
That's pretty much Howard the Duck to me. The thing, so kind of fitting. But I didn't know much about Howard the Duck.
Yeah.
So yeah, he doesn't look this. He doesn't look like him. Like it looks like a fucking duck. I like it. I rewatched it the other day. That's cool.
I just remember a few years back seeing the Channel Awesome review of it, and just the one thing that stuck with me was duck tits.
See, Margina Olden and Sim. I hope this happens too. She was in Babylon 5 and Star Trek 2. Sci-fi is no problem. I know. That's why I said that. If we could talk sci-fi and horror and sci-fi and action movies, I'm in, dude. It's my favorite fucking thing. You can ask Beacon. That's pretty much all I fucking watch.
Yeah.
Put some horror in there and stuff like that. Like, I don't just watch that, but yeah, pretty much. And, you know, having to doing a show with somebody that has a different perspective and comes from a different, you know. But we all talk about the same thing because, you know, we know our shit.
Mm-hmm.
I know about special effects. I know about movie making, storytelling. And obviously she does too.
Sweet.
But from a different point of view. I just think it would be cool.
Yeah.
That would be to be on the pop. What is it? The Madness? What? How do you call it? Network. Anyways, all those channels and shows. Doing on her channel too. I don't mind.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a greedy motherfucker.
Yeah.
That part always reminds me of like American Pie or something. Or you hear the music, or Buffy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or further.
Oh, that reminds me of the audio book. They had at the start of each chapter. They had a little song that would play, like a really quick, just like 5-second thing. But again, they switched between different ones. But there was one. It reminded me so much of like a '90s like really cheesy opening theme song.
Mm-hmm.
Like something I'd play in front of like Goosebumps or something.
I will make this happen. You two had a good report. Yeah, we did. You know, because like it happened to us. It's like when you start talking and geeking around, and it's like you guys. It's like we've known each other for years.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what happened between me and Margine. Like, don't know each other, never talked, never did. And then we ended up talking like we're best buds for years.
Yeah.
And that's when I'm like, you know what? I'll co-host something with you.
Yeah.
We never know.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the chemistry will bring some magic on the show.
Yeah.
And she doesn't mind. She doesn't mind my, my f-bombs or the way that I can be fucking blunt.
Yeah.
She is too. That's the fun part.
Nice.
There's a link from the show. Yeah, that was a great show. We had a blast. I'm a huge fan of Vampires, the movie. Love that movie. I was thinking of something. I found out that there's a movie that I enjoyed, right?
Mm-hmm.
That could be better. That was one of those big tragedy that a lot of shit happened,
Yeah.
That movie became public domain,
Hmm.
and I was thinking of redoing it, and I found out that Brian Krasgell is one of his favorite movie too.
Nice.
Yeah, I was just checking for the name at first, and then a while back, and I'm like, hmm. Anyways, I'm thinking about it. That could be a cool little public domain thing.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it on stream, though. I'll tell you after.
Okay.
I mean the name of it. Come on.
Oh yeah. Someone else could beat you to it.
I like to draw action. I like to draw funny shit, and I draw mean badass babes. So and guys, so I think I'm gonna have fun.
Hmm.
I just want to make sure that everything's gonna be kosher.
Yeah.
But I found out that it's supposed to be public domain, so I'm like, okay, but is it public domain that you can I can stream it no problem, or can I do something with it? You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Because I would try and buy the original script. I haven't hunted it down to get the original script and just start playing with it. So
Yeah.
you can do the what it should have been type of thing,
Yeah.
and you add a little bit of my action
Yeah.
and my dark humor. Because everybody likes a dark sense of humor, especially in movies, and especially if they're violent. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check if she sent me an email or something. But please do tell her I'm easier to reach through Facebook, through Twitter or Facebook. I get so many freaking spam email and shit like that. This with being on Kickstarter and Indiegogo. Please do this. Please do that. Oh, you have a website, so we can have access to your email, so we send you a whole bunch of shit. Dude, I keep getting customer messages on our website. Hi, I help people make more business on their stores. Like, really? I've never had anybody telling me that one of those advertising or whatever thing really fucking paid awesome.
Yeah.
If it did, I wouldn't mind.
Hmm.
I know I followed her. I think she followed me back too. There's no one her sending me an email, me not seeing it. Get my drift. Yeah, and she also played Shiva in Mortal Kombat, the second movie.
Hmm.
Oh, by the way, I got my Kozor this week.
Oh, nice.
When I open it, I'm like, oh, sweet. Wait, that's not the cover I ordered. I don't mind. Like, okay, I'm not saying that because I'm complaining. I'm just saying, don't mind. It's shit happens like that. At least I got my book. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But it's not me to order a Canon white cover.
yeah.
Usually, so it's kind of like it's either me by mistake or that. I'm not complaining. It's just I'm just happy I got my book.
Mm-hmm.
You know, shit happened. It happened to me too. Somebody got the wrong cover. I'm like, do you want me to send you another one? They went, nope, fine.
Yeah.
Just want to let you know. Okay, fine, thank you.
Yeah, I played a little bit of this strategy game, Stellaris. And
Mm-hmm.
I got pretty frustrated with it because, like, okay, so it's a sci-fi strategy game, kind of like Civilization in space. So you're building up an empire, but every time I'd conquer a territory, after the war was over, it would just revert back to them, but they'd be serving under me. It's like, no, I wanted their stuff. I wanted to wipe them out. Why are they back? And then like you'd have a time limit on your wars. It says like if you like I would start a war with someone, be wiping them out, and then all of a sudden it'd be like, okay, I don't want to fight anymore, and the war be over, and then they'd get all their territory back, but they'd be like less powerful or something.
Hmm.
It's like no, just let me keep fighting until they're gone.
Let me destroy them. I want to genocide them. God damn
Yeah, this impulse does not follow me into the real world. Don't worry.
it. Just a video game, me.
Yeah,
Oh, video game me and zombie apocalypse me maybe, but
yeah. I mean, the odds of a zombie apocalypse happening are pretty less slim than they used to be, but
the more you know.
yeah. You just know that Dr. Science is sitting there somewhere in some lab, like, oh, let's get these corpses reanimated.
That was a good imitation, by the way.
Yeah, I learned it from watching Salty Cracker. we could put the rage droplet, the rage virus in the droplets.
You know what that reminds me of sometimes? Do you remember what's the name of that thing? Kingsman.
Yes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Free bird, motherfucker. Because don't you know that the word bird is a word? Bird, bird, bird. Dude, that scene's fucking sick.
Yeah. I did love that ending though.
Scotsman never saw that movie. I showed him the church part. He's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Like, all right. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna watch it. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna show you this at least. It's a great fucking action. It's fucking awesome. And it's all in a church. I was surprised that a Christian gentleman would do such a thing.
I did just sort of love that ending though. Just when they reverse the signal and all the people's heads just start popping.
Mm-hmm.
There it goes into the White House.
Yeah, that's not bad progress in a bit less than an hour.
Yeah.
Trying them bike.
Yeah. Can't believe I'm just thinking about this now, but I am going to hate myself when I get to the point where I've got a full-size battle going on.
Oh, yeah, welcome to my world.
Yep.
Coloring, that's gonna be fun too, my friend.
Oh yeah.
Now you're gonna hate yourself like you hated me with those rocks.
Yep.
I can hear the tears already.
Yeah. But the end result's going to look good.
Yep. All that matters in the end.
Yep.
Did you ever watch that movie Space Trucker?
No, I haven't got around to it yet.
Do it.
Is there a streaming service it's on?
I don't know. I really don't know. I check. I didn't find it. Maybe it is, but I don't know.
Yeah.
We don't get the same the same streamings.
Oh, yeah, true.
We have the same platform. We don't get the same movies available. I really enjoyed it. They probably just should not have tried to keep it PJ-13 or something.
Hmm.
Like it shows they wanted to go somewhere, but they stay safe. They wanted to stay too safe.
Yeah.
But
And I also wound up starting up Civilization 5, and it took me forever to load this old map that I made on there. But I made a map of the Angel homeworld from Seven Legions. Yeah, it's still as fun to play as I remember it being.
I knew it was a fucking game thing.
Yeah.
And I knew your story came from a D&D game.
No, it was
Like,
it was Civ 5. It was Civ 5.
it was Civ 5.
But you got this whole area of the land which is almost like a big old maze. It's gonna be a hard time getting the civilization that actually wound up setting up there out, because my entire army is gonna have to be like single file, pretty much. But it's still a fun map. I just wish you could change the settings on the. I changed the color settings on the landscape and all that, because that planet's grass is its plants are all like red, yellow, and orange. So,
Okay.
but can't change that setting. So, not without some more substantial mods.
What's up, Brian?
Hey,
You know where the link is at if you want him.
yep.
Showing up my ass skills. Got my hands full at the moment, but we'll try and hop in when I can. Do you for shizzle? Oh, no problem.
Okay.
You haven't got yourself dark that yet, did you?
No. I was like, the whole time it was on sale, I was like, okay. In a little bit, I'll get back on here, buy that.
I think it's like less than $40 now.
Yeah.
But you know, you want to be a heretic. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, that's why I didn't buy. Is it was still almost close to full price. I never buy games at full price.
Oh, you pheasant.
The proper term is cheapskate. Okay, and I am proud of that. I'm a proud, full-blooded cheapskate.
Mm.
All right.
I need to buy myself a new stylus soon. I'm having a problem with the button on it.
Ah.
I don't use it enough.
Mm. Those Steam sale, Brian says it's those Steam sales that are deadly. You end up buying 10 games for $10 that you'll never play. Yep.
Yep. But I've played a lot of Vermintide. I've played a lot of freaking Deep Rock. Now I'm playing a bit of Dark Tide. It's pretty goddamn awesome.
Mhm.
The only problem is seem very repetitive so far. They need to unlock some maps and fix a few things. Like they don't let you choose the level on every map, so you can't do every map anytime. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
And I think that's fucking stupid. Oh, I got a movie that just started instead of music in the back.
I was wondering why that.
So before I get a strike,
Yeah, it's like that was a complete tone change there.
I know, right? It's like we're not used to this type of music, okay?
Yeah.
There you go. Actually, it was what was it? It was Dirty Pair, I think, that was playing. I love the movies. Yeah, it was Dirty Pair, the movie. Oh, shut up, you two. That's so rude, cat.
He is very talkative tonight.
Didn't do nothing to you?
Holy shit! This goddamn potty mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
My mother was a saint, cat. Take those those words back.
Yeah, exactly. Jeez. Oh.
Oh, and Michael Jackson. Simone. You forgot to give me water. You love chatty cats? I'm about to give mine away.
Oh. What'd they do?
I'm kidding, but dude,
Okay.
he once in a while he just decides to walk around and wow, 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 like, and you know, all I do is like, and all I have to do is like, everybody's gonna tell him to shut the fuck up, like, you know, nah and stuff like that, and he's like, wow, wow, I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Did he cut his balls off yet?
Nope.
Do it. It'll stop that.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Does yours have balls?
Well, okay. This one never shuts the fuck up.
But that's my point. I'm thinking that, you know, it's not gonna change that much, but you're saying yes, okay.
But yeah, the other one that I got, he's a lot less talkative now.
So you're trying to tell me that this one's paying you back, going, you cut my balls, motherfucker, I'm gonna break yours.
Oh no, I think it's because I'm not the one who took this one to get his balls cut off. He already got him cut off at the shelter. The other one was a stray when I found him.
Okay, so they forgot a piece or something.
I think it's just like, you know, when you're the one who takes them to get them cut off, they don't want to talk around you anymore. But this one thinks I saved him from the ones who cut his balls off. So he's
go get him declawed.
Yep.
You're gonna find out quick. He tries again. You get that tail gun. You freaking Goku his ass. You know you got. Okay, give me a sec. I'll be back. I'm just gonna go refill my drink.
All right.
And I'm back.
Yeah, all right.
My bottle of juice is full. Now I want to go watch a Cyberpunk movie. Do you make any progress on Metal Valkyrie yet?
Working on it.
That weekend show.
Nothing to show yet.
What's up, ID? How's it going, buddy?
Yo. I got something open.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yo.
What's up, fellas?
How's it going, buddy?
Oh, it's going good, dude. It's going good. Just multitasking. Doing a little bit of work, and then also cooking a tofurkey in the oven.
A what?
A tofurkey. Have you ever had? It's like vegan turkey. And I'm not a vegan. I'm not even really a vegetarian. But for some reason, I like this shit. Have you ever had it?
Nope.
It's kind of like a rubber ball. It's kind of like it's made out of like wheat gluten and soy protein, and it's kind of rubbery. You could I'm telling you, you could fucking dribble that thing down a fucking basketball court and fucking do layups and shit.
Okay.
But if you like bake it for like an hour, soak it in like marinate it in something good like Worcestershire sauce or something like that, and then put like some gravy on it. It's kind of tastes like turkey, like space turkey.
Okay.
Not meaning like a turkey from outer space, but the kind of turkey that you would eat if you were like on a space station. And for some weird reason, I like shit like that. Like space ice cream and I don't know. Sometimes you want something nasty and you don't even know why. And yeah, I was at a supermarket and I was just like, "Is that tofurkey $6?" And my friend Eric was like, I don't know, but I'll get it for you for $6. And it turned out to be like 15, but he still got it for 6 somehow because he's just like one of those dudes that could just like tuck circles around people's heads. I can never get away with shit because I'm all fucking scary looking. How are you boys doing?
I'm doing great, dude.
Good.
Yeah, oh man, that was fucking fun with Margine the other day.
Mm-hmm.
So the two of you were going to be doing. I mean, can I talk about this? That hopefully you're going to be doing like an action movie stream.
Yeah, it should be we're talking about doing action sci-fi movie streams. Yeah.
Oh god, you got to do a lot of like direct-to-video shit from like the '90s with guys like Olivier Gruner. Do you know who Olivier Gruner is or was?
Not really. Right now, they're not. Nope.
He was like a poor man's Van Damme. He was like one of those guys that was a mainstay in like if you went to like if you went to a video store in like the mid to late 90s and you went into like the either the action section or like the science fiction section, you would see like a lot of his movies. He was also in a western, a French karate western called Savate.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, how the fuck did I start? Did I get on the subject of Olivier fucking Gruner?
No, I mean, I definitely would have wanted to talk about stuff like old action movies, of course. I would want to do Payback.
Oh yeah,
We're talking about Get Carter, Payback. I would talk about old sci-fi movies like maybe Beyond Battle Beyond the Stars, or even Hour to Death would be funny.
Oh yeah, no, without a doubt. No, dude, when I heard that, I was like, oh yeah, I'll listen to the fucking shit out of that, man. That's gonna be fun.
I kind of like how we kind of like who are getting along and just geeking out like nothing happened. Like we've known each other for years. I'm like,
I know, it was beautiful.
Fun.
It was a beautiful thing to behold. And as a matter of fact, I gotta. Let's see, we're gonna start doing the horror movie club on Saturdays because Matt's changing his schedule. But I think I got to figure out. So this Tuesday, I don't know if he's available because I don't want to do Maniac Cop and him like not being there and missing out, because that was kind of like you missing out on vampires for the first time. In other words, if he can't be there, I got to check with him so then I could pick something that he's not going to be like, oh, God damn it.
You know what's funny?
Yeah.
Savate is the French form of kickboxing employed by Bétrock. You know what's the worst thing? You know what savate means?
What?
It's just savate. It means jump kick.
Jump kick?
That's what a savate is.
Oh, okay.
It's a karate move. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, I know that it's a form of French karate. I mean, that's kind of like what I always heard is that just French karate. I'm like, okay,
but technically, it's just karate in French. That's how they call karate in French.
So okay, but I'm assuming it's like martial arts are kind of like
remember the G.I. Joe called Karate?
Yeah,
his name was Savate.
Oh yeah, duh. Yeah. See, I thought it was it? So it's Savat or is it Savate?
Savate.
Savat. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Because I always said Savate, but I guess the E at the end is silent.
It's those little things that I always think is funny. It's like, it's like manga comics. You know what I mean? It's like
yeah.
Yeah, it's mangas. Yeah, you mean comics.
You mean comics.
Mangas, but that's what it means.
Right. Anime? Oh, you mean animation.
Yeah, it's like
I know. That shit is funny. Or then there's like so the Italian words like giallo. It just means yellow, but it refers to basically the pulp magazines that they were selling in Italy that were like sexy like slasher mysteries, like murder mysteries. But kind of like a little bit more on the lurid side, and then that became like a genre in the movies. It was just giallo or gialli, so it just meant yellow. But here you say it, and it's just like it only means one thing, and that's like Italian slasher mystery movie.
Check this out.
Started this in the beginning of the stream.
Nice.
So that's gonna be when you open Tales from the Nightverse 2. Remember, like in the first one, you open up and it was the explosion. And you see the three characters walking.
Yeah.
And it says cue the music on the top left.
Yeah.
But that's gonna be the same thing now, but except this.
Oh God. I mean, I enjoyed Tales of the Nightverse 1 a lot, and so I'm expecting this to be that, but like way more polished, like even better.
Yeah, and wait till the next one, like the next stories too. Yeah, because
Did you see? Damn! Did you see the that thing that that Preston did, that cover for the Wesley Snipes at Adam Lawson thing, the Exile? Did you see that fucking thing?
Yep.
God damn, man! The man is a savage.
The Preston's awesome.
it's just, oh man, it's awesome. It's like I'm watching you guys get better, and now I'm thinking like, you know what? The fact that it's been taking so long for them to do the Blood Hunt Doc Salem thing, I'm like, I'm curiously okay with that now.
It's gonna get done.
No, I know. Oh, take it. At first, I was just like, come on now, and now I'm just like watching you guys like leveling up, and I'm just like, nah, take your time. That's the thing, man. It's just like, well, you can have it awesome or you can have it fast. I'll take awesome every freaking time. Or in the case of you and Preston, even more awesome, I should say. Fuck, man. Lucky to be working with guys like you. That's for damn sure. And easy to deal with, too. God damn, man. I hear stories of fucking people that work with prima donnas, and I'm just like, oh, Christ. So I never fucking take, you and Preston's coolness for granted. I've just been lucky that way, man. I've just been lucky. The only prima donna I ever worked with was a letterer, oddly enough. Yeah. It was just difficult to work with, and then like sent me like a message when I didn't hire him for the next issue. And he was like, I'm a professional. I've worked for Marvel. I've worked for DC. I'm like, dude, if you have to go around telling people that you're a professional, you're probably not that much of a professional.
Yeah, but I mean, that's the thing is having worked for Marvel and DC doesn't make you a pro. Mm-hmm. Having been a hit on Marvel and DC, maybe, but I mean, like, there's so many people like. You get my drift?
I know exactly what. Yeah, dude.
There was people at Marvel and DC that were shit that didn't last long.
Yeah, I mean, like,
you can be a pro and working on freaking video games as well.
I mean, I loved Adrian.
Being a pro means not acting like a bitch like he just did.
Yes, thank you. Yes, like, don't tell me that you're a pro. Just behave like one, please. That's what I wanted to tell him, but it was just odd.
Yeah, but being professional, it's not just going like, I'm a fucking professional. Respect me, motherfucker. No, it's knowing better not to do this shit.
Yes. I mean, I loved Adrian to bits, and I really, really enjoyed working with that dude. But he worked at Dark Horse and DC. His problem was like he just couldn't make deadlines. And if you make it, if you miss a deadline in that industry, it's like once, okay, like second time, I think it's kind of like porn in that respect. Well, not now, because now the guys could just take a little blue pills and
you have to be able to come on cue.
Yeah, I mean, I'm guessing it still requires some talent, but it would be really funny, like in the 80s. In the 80s,
why are you doing all those heavy breathings? It's practicing for me to be able to like.
Oh god, man, it was just the funniest thing. It's just like you'd see a guy that looked like he was having wood problems, and you'd never see that guy again because they're just like, all right. And that's why people were like, well, why are there like so many chicks, but there's only like 5 guys? Because they were only like 5 guys that could like do that on command, like reliably. Because it's rare. That's why. I'm guessing also you have to probably be a little bit of an exhibitionist.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because I mean, I'm just imagining like fooling around with a girlfriend, and then like there's like a camera crew.
It's like that guy on
sound guys.
It's like that guy, and This Is the End. He's like, I'm gonna come everywhere. Remember?
Yes. Yep.
Because don't come in my magazine. I'll come wherever I fucking want.
Oh god damn, man. So some people just have that gift. But yeah, man. I was watching Galaxina the other night, after having, because I found like a beautiful Blu-ray rip. Because I remember when that came out on VHS when I was a kid, and then I remember seeing it on cable, and I don't know if I had a copy of it on VHS, but I remember when it first came out on DVD about 20 years ago. Got it then, and you know the guy who made that I think is still alive.
Yep.
And I don't think he's working. How crazy would that be if we could get in touch with that dude and be like, "Hey, we were thinking about doing a comic. You know, maybe we could do your original script," because evidently they had to like throw like a lot of that away, and evidently he wasn't happy with the pace of the movie because they had to kind of stretch scenes out.
They had to cut a lot of the scenes out. They added some stuff that. Yeah.
Of course, we could just go fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm. I was trying not to mention it yet, but.
Oh, okay. You'll have to pardon me.
I mentioned it, but I didn't say what it was.
Okay. I need a little fucking correcting every now and then. That's for sure. Now, how the hell are we going to survive with like the no cussing rule on YouTube?
Me? I don't have to.
That's right. Yeah, we're not monetized, so we don't have to worry about it.
One, I'm not monetized, and two, I don't put. I put my stuff as not for kids.
Right. But so, aren't they just going to make it so that you just can't curse at all now?
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, look,
it's not. It's not supposed to.
Yeah. But I mean, if you hadn't heard this was a story that they're going to like start enforcing some like stricter. I mean, look, we all knew that like more censorship was coming. That much was very obvious.
Yeah, but it's weird that it's weird that it's turning to a point of being a religious type of thing.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Well, wokeism itself is a religion at this point.
Yeah, but my point is some people sometimes claim that they're doing something for some value, and it's always often for another one.
Oh yeah. Well, that's I mean that's the thing. It's like.
Don't you think it's weird that it's yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's a coinky dink. The thing is people are all humans gonna human.
Yep.
And I would give my left nut to be able to go back in time and just say to all my liberal friends in college, like, "Hey, you like what these Bible thumpers, like what these satanic people are doing?
Yep.
You're gonna be doing it far worse when."
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I already saw it. Like I was in college in what 89, 90, early 90s, and that was like the birth of political correctness. Mm-hmm. And so that was like the first sign that we saw of what I always called liberal fascism.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And so I always knew that fascist tendency was there in the American left because I'd seen it, and I'd run up against it, and I'd been targeted by it, and I understood that it wasn't something that you could negotiate with.
Nope.
Because
there's no reasoning, there's no nothing. No. It's
no, absolutely not. It's
simple. When there's one that expects that you don't exist, even though you wanna, it doesn't matter. There's nothing to talk about at this point.
Yep. And I can't wait until all this shit's over, and then I remind all of my all my Democrat friends. It's like, yeah, you were pro censorship. No, I wasn't. No.
Remember when you wish your brother would die?
Yeah. Remember when you said, like, that's it? Like, all the people, my family that voted for that other guy, they're dead to me?
Mm-hmm.
Motherfuckers, man. You know that's coming. Keep those receipts, people. Keep those receipts. See, that's the cool thing about the internet. The internet's forever, so we're going to be able to be like, oh, really? Like, here you were advocating, like political street violence. Oh, and here you are calling me an alt-right Yahtzee because I'm like telling you that you're wrong to like endorse like political street violence, like brown shirt shit. It's gonna be great.
Oh yeah.
Oh Jesus Christ, man!
Starting to look good. I'm liking this.
Yeah, it's badass. It's like the one on our right is like a cool combination of like the Tron cycle and like the Akira cycle.
Huh. I can
Ish.
see the Akira, but the Tron maybe. You're talking about the new Tron?
Yes.
Okay. I haven't seen the movie, but okay.
You know what? I always hated Tron. I never understood the appeal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see more of like the type of bikes that you would see in manga, Mashamun Shiro or Bubblegum Crisis.
Bubblegum Crisis, yeah, for sure.
Because you know that's one of the big inspiration.
Yeah. Yep. Also a little bit of Cowboy Bebop in that. Little bit, would you say?
Why? Doesn't have a bike in there?
Well, no, just the whole space cowboy thing.
Oh. Yeah.
But what was that?
Sorry, because I'm comparing the story type of thing. I'm like,
Right.
But character-wise, yeah, because it's like Black Lagoon. Black Lagoon is like a more serious in the real world type of like Cowboy Bebop. It's dark, it's gritty, it's humorous, and it's fucking fun as fuck. Did you ever watch Black Lagoon?
Oh yeah.
Love that shit.
Black Lagoon I really enjoyed, and like, man, the one anime series that I really loved that I thought would make an awesome live action movie, like a John Woo movie, was fucking Jormungand. Have you ever seen that?
Doesn't ring a bell.
It's really good. It's about this woman who wants to bring about. It was an arms dealer, and her ultimate goal is world peace. And she recruits a child soldier, like this kid that was like, "Oh, kitty, I see an ear, I see a head, I see two ears. Oh, my bleak kittyless existence." But yeah, I mean, it's it's pretty much like the central character is a child soldier, like this little boy that was like sexually abused, was like a slave to like a warlord in Afghanistan. Because the warlords there, they keep little boys as like almost like trophies, right? And so he was one of those little boys. And one day he got his hands on an AK-47 and just and went to work and became a child soldier. And so it's such an interesting idea for an action hero because he's a little kid, but he's also like a stone killer and a really, really good one. And so, like, that's why this woman hires him. And then, well, I'm not gonna give it away, but do check that out. It is, man, I really like that. Like, I think you could maybe see. I think they could have made a movie like that, like maybe in the 80s or the 90s in Hong Kong. Hollywood, of course, would never fucking touch that shit. I remember how mad they got over like the murderous child villain in RoboCop 2.
Oh, dude, yeah. They did not like that one.
No, it really pissed them off. It's like, what? Kids could be killers? No. It's like Mao Zedong said, like, you want the perfect soldier? And he was like, give me like a 14-year-old boy.
Yeah, don't ask question. You give them candy and he'll kill anybody.
Yup. And then there was General Butt Naked. You ever hear about General Butt Naked? Nope. General Butt Naked is like an African warlord. And the reason he was called General Butt Naked is because he and his troops would show up like bare-assed. And this would just like send like a terror through the enemy because they'd be like, these guys are just lunatics. This
guy's gonna rape us.
Something, but just like It's butt naked. Like,
yeah, but if he's butt naked, that means the other junk is out too. And if it's if he's saluting you at the same time, it's very intimidating.
It's out there ready to go. It's already out there ready to go.
Right? It's just like, you know what? We're going up against these motherfuckers. All right. Yeah, right. Let's kick some ass.
You see them right butt naked and it goes swords up and you
Yep.
see their disc going up.
Yeah.
Like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, all your fucking courage, all your fucking, all your bravado, all your machismo, just like out the window, just whoop, 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 whoop. I'm getting away from those dudes.
You're looking at the next guy and you're like, you know, we're about to get raped here, right?
but also, it just sends a message like, oh shit, we're fighting lunatics. It's like the most hardened criminal in the world. There's like one type of person, even like the roughest, toughest motherfucker in the world is terrified of, and that's a lunatic. Because they're just like, because they're unpredictable, right? So if they're showing up like butt naked with rock dicks and AK-47s, it's just like, shit. Like, you're shit out of luck. Oh man, I would not be digging that for sure.
That's what it feels like from here, drawing on the monitor with a Dave Finch video on the other. There's a white line of creativity and motivation.
What if I need?
Don't make yourself sound like the shit and then get pissed when you don't get the job. Makes it sound like you're not shit.
Yup. Thank you.
And I have that bike. Which one? The Akira one? I have two. I have the battle damage one and I have the regular one.
Oh, we mentioned like the new Tron the other day. Like I said, I never liked the original Tron. I know Mobius said he was very disappointed with it when he finally got a chance to see it. But like the Tron sequel is like really good. I was like very pleasantly surprised by it. I mean, I know a lot of people were like, yeah, basically it's like, it's like a 90-minute like Daft Punk music video, but I thought it was entertaining.
Okay, I want to see it now.
Yeah, it's definitely worth a look. And that's coming from a guy that really did, had like zero investment. Aw, Michael getting snuggle.
He basically just like latched onto me.
Oh,
I'm like having to avoid deep gashes in my arm.
Oh, okay. He's like nudging you with his head. Love attack.
Yeah. It can go very, very poorly if I don't catch him.
Oh man, you're a lucky man. Oh, I miss having a cat.
You can't get one?
Well, now hopefully I can, because I finally, like, the probate court finally ruled in my favor, so I could sell the house. Because I've been stuck here for fucking 2 years, like, not able to fucking sell the place.
Why?
Because my mother destroyed her will. And because I had to quit my job and move in with her to take care of her when she got sick, when she got Alzheimer's, and then had a stroke. So, 2 years later she passed away, and then I was stuck at the house, and it was like, okay, well, time to sell the place and split. And the court was like, nuh-uh. And so it was like stuck in probate court for like 2 years.
Okay.
But, yeah, which sucked. Which really sucked. But
they can't stop you from selling. Okay, yeah, but it's under her name. That's why.
Yeah. And like the will, the deed, and everything, I kind of hung on to my job a little longer than I should have, because I had already moved in with her and I was already, taking care of her. This is like the early stages of her dementia. But one day I came home and she, like, all the documents that she had were sealed like in a safe, like in one of those like little safes that they have, or like black boxes in case your house burns down or something, right? And so what I did was I made sure to hide the key. And so one day she was looking for the key and she couldn't find it, and she called the locksmith. And the locksmith came over and busted that thing open, and everything inside was gone. Everything inside was gone, and I could never find it. First place I looked was the freezer, because that's where she would always put my car keys. But the shit was not in the freezer. And you know, I mean, who knows? Could be like, you know, stuffed in a book somewhere.
Mm.
But I could never find the damn shit, and so it was like wrapped up in court for fucking like 2 years. It was fucking brutal and sucky. So now I got to start thinking about selling the place. Got to start thinking about where I'm going to move. Because I ain't staying here. That's for damn sure. Fucking New York, man, like highest property taxes in the fucking world. So I couldn't afford to live here if I wanted to, and I kind of don't want to.
Oh, wait a minute.
And I've done the city, and I've done the suburbs, and so thinking about like moving someplace like, I don't know, that's maybe a little more rural, or a little more country. So I'm a little bit country. I'm a little bit rock and roll. You ever fucking hear that song, fucking Osmonds?
Yep.
It's like, I'm a little rock and roll. No, motherfucker. There's not even like a fucking, your fingernail isn't even like a little rock and roll. Get the fuck out of here. You have no fucking rock and roll in you. Oh man, oh, your kitty looks so cuddly, Michael.
Yeah, he warms up to people almost immediately after meeting him.
Aw. So he's like a dog in a cat's body?
Yep.
Oh, god damn it. Oh, I'm so jelly.
Both of my cats are kind of like that.
Oh, lucky man. Yeah, I've been fortunate that way in my life, getting dogs in cats' bodies.
Yeah. I think a lot of it just, you know, cats just read people pretty well.
They definitely know people that like cats, that's for sure.
Yeah.
You know, like my friend has a cat, you know, doesn't know me very well, has seen me a few times, and he actually like flipped over and let me rub his belly. And it wasn't a belly trap either, because you know, sometimes cats will like flip over and be like, you know, you want to rub that belly, but then it's a trap, it's a belly trap. And they stick their claws into you. But they always have that kooky look in their eye. That's what always gives them away.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And my ex was definitely a cat person, like crazy cat person.
Yeah.
And you know, when she came over and saw how my cats acted with me, they're like, it's like, I've never had a cat act like that with me. Well, now I see why. I mean, I learned that after the breakup, during the breakup, but
oh. Yeah. Right, because they're like better judges of character than humans are.
Yeah.
That's for damn sure, man.
Yeah.
Oh, he's all nuzzing you. Like, oh, I love you. That's what I need. I need a face nuzzing, head bumping, belly rub given, access granting kitty. Yeah, like my last cat, Figaro. Oh my god, he was the shit. Oh, I love that fucking cat. I met him while I was volunteering at like the local animal shelter. That's like the best way to get a cat.
Oh yeah.
Because then you know you're gonna make a love connection at some point. It's like you start doing, oh, what the fuck,
dude.
It's the last page of that I finished.
Hell yeah, man.
Oh,
Is
my Defcon.
Such a badass, dude.
Thank you.
I love his riblets.
You mean
his riblets? The riblets? Like the like down like next to his abs? The riblets? Yeah, those are the riblets, as I call them. Yeah, man. Like muscles upon muscles. It's fucking great.
Yep. I like how that planet's breaking apart.
Yeah, it looks fantastic. Man, I'm telling you, you're one of those dudes, dude, that's been fucking leveling up. Did you color this?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you, like, I love what Michael does. I love, I love what Scott does. Beacon, those dudes are all fantastic, like super freaking talented. But I just like your stuff best when you color it. I think. I don't know how Michael feels about that.
I'm crying right now. I mean,
And this is the first time Milani and Rose are actually together.
Oh,
And see, Hangar 18.
yep.
I don't know if people get the reference.
Yes, there was also a movie called Hangar 18 about Hangar 18.
And it's a song, and if I'm not mistaken, it's also the same hangar that Ripley gets the fucking fight.
Well, the original Hangar 18 is, at least I think it's the original Hangar 18, is the Roswell's spot.
Mm-hmm.
It's like what would you call?
Isn't it where Ripley
folklore?
works too with the big freaking
Yeah, with the forklift.
Yeah, Hangar 18 or something. Yeah.
God damn, man. I mean, I remember when that movie came out, I couldn't believe it cost $20 million. It did not. That did not look like a $20 million movie. That looked like like a 50 or something like that.
What, Aliens?
Yeah. That looked like
with all the fucking big machine, the big freaking car and everything.
Oh my, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it cost $20 million, like, back then. Which, wasn't a small budget by any stretch of the imagination, but it wasn't huge either.
Okay.
And it didn't look, it didn't look like a $20 million movie. It looked like a $50 million movie.
Mm-hmm.
Which, and of course, it just amazes me that that's like that and the Terminator are like two of the best movies ever made, and now that same guy is making fucking Avatar sequels.
Yeah, but some people are saying the Avatar's it's good, but I don't know.
I just have no interest.
That's the thing.
Like, no,
like it's a good eye candy, but do I want to spend like $25-$30 to go see that in theater? And it's probably gonna be meh.
And sit on my ass for fucking 3 hours? Will I do that for Look, I'll watch a fucking Sergio Leone movie that's fucking 3 hours because it's fucking Sergio Leone. It's like he can get away with that.
I watched the Snyder Cut for 4 hours, and it was totally worth it.
Yeah, I broke that into 2 nights, and the way it's structured, that first fight that they have with Steppenwolf, the tunnel scene, works perfectly as like a climax. Like if they had just released that as like 2 films and then had that split right there, would have been great. And now they're gonna fucking and now they're getting rid of everybody and they're keeping Ezra Miller.
It's James Gunn, dude.
Now, what do you think that is? Do you think that's Alphabet Mafia, or do you think it's like, yeah, he's got shit on people?
I think it's a mix of both. And keep in mind, James Gunn is one of those that had some legal issue because of kids.
Yeah. He's a map.
So he's probably got the Alphabet agencies working for him.
No, he's probably on that map. That's for sure.
Yeah. No. Without a doubt. I mean, look. Whenever I mention, like, people always look at me funny when I say, like, oh yeah, the CIA, they're all up in those fucking Marvel movies and the DC movies. They're up in all that shit. And I'm just like, why? It's like we've known for a fact, right? Operation Paperclip, fucking since the 70s, they've been all up in the news media.
Mm-hmm.
Why would they not be all up in the fucking movie industry? Hello?
I know, right?
I mean, and they're not even hiding it, really.
And it's not like Hollywood's not known for that type of shit either.
Absolutely. And fucking, it's just, damn, man.
Ooh, it's a conspiracy theory. A lot of treachery has come from Hollywood.
No fucking shit.
It's a known thing. That's why they were not allowed to get involved or address or be anything to do with politics. It was because of that. Right. The same reason why it was illegal to have a children beauty pageant anymore.
Oh, is that illegal now?
It was ever
Oh,
since
boy.
the Ramses.
Oh, okay.
Why do you think there was no child? It was not a thing anymore. It used to be like fucking Miss America.
Yeah, but for like a certain region of the country, like I remember watching a documentary, like about that world, and what I found interesting was it was mostly it was primarily Southern and Heartland, and also it was all like women that had married gay dudes, and that the fathers were heavily into it, and they were all gay. It was, I mean, just like an outer, like something from outer space, not what I would have guessed. But yeah, weird fucking shit, dude. Weird fucking shit. Oh yeah, what was my point with aliens? Fucking we were talking about Galaxina before. It says like the budget for that was $5 million. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. $5 million, really? $5 million for that? Yeah, I don't think so. Because that was some Roger Corman shit right there.
Yeah, but they wasted a lot of money, and yeah. Remember, the budget was calculated when they were planning on doing the full what was on the script.
Oh, that's right. And then right. So that was the budget before they ganked it.
Yep.
Oh, duh. Yeah. Why didn't I think of that? Yeah, that makes sense actually.
And they had a whole bunch of fucking issues, delays, and shit like that.
You know what's really crazy about that I never noticed before? I was like watching the opening credits. That's shot by John Carpenter's director of photography, like his cinematographer. So it's shot by Dean Cundy. It's shot by the guy who did The Thing.
Mm-hmm.
And Escape from New York and Halloween.
It was supposed to be the next one of the next big parody of sci-fi. It was going to be like, and when you watch
Space
it, you know it sets up something that never ends up delivering, because then you find out that's because everything was cut out. Like the entire aspect of the joke of she has no vagina.
Yep. Right, but fortunately she could get one of those in a catalog.
But they had to cut that out because she couldn't show any nudes, any too sexy, because of her Playboy contract. So they came in and they told her that they couldn't show any nudity or anything like that.
Oh man, yeah, I've always had fun watching that movie, but man, it's just like you look at Dorothy Stratton and you're just like, God damn, she was fucking smoking fucking hot.
Yep.
That's horrible what happened to her, man. Jesus.
You know what happened? Do you know what happened to her?
Oh yeah, like a friend of mine was asking me, what's this movie? And I was like, oh, it's like you would probably know it as like do you know who Dorothy Stratton was? If this was her last movie before like her boyfriend fucking brutalized her and fucking.
It was not the last movie, but yeah. It was another movie that she filmed right after.
Right. Yeah, I mean, most people would if I guess people don't know about her as much as they used to, but like I think it was like was it the early 90s or late 80s? I think they came out with Star 80, which was like the Bob. Yeah, it was a Bob Fosse movie that was about her and her like piece of shit boyfriend who was like the debut really of Eric Roberts. They thought he was going to be like the next like De Niro or somebody like that.
There's multiple movies that about it.
Horrible fucking shit, man. Oh, Michael's kitty looks so comfy.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, I love you.
You're not feeling the claws.
Oh man, I used to get them, man. My buddy Figs, man, had like people would see his claws and they go, "Whoa!" because they were like switchblades.
Right.
Like, Was that a Tex Avery? Was that a Tex Avery Avery cartoon, or was that Warner Brothers? I think where this cat just like whips out his claws and they come flying out like he switchblades. That's what my buddy Figs was like. Oh man, he had some serious fucking claws on him. The thing with cats, man, is usually you don't get scratched when they like grab you. It's like when they grab you and they hook into you, and then you pull your arm. Like that's when you get fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
It's like when they grab you, you just gotta let them grab you. Yeah, ID. Yeah, it mentions Mariel Hemingway, who is like Hemingway's granddaughter. Played Dorothy Stratton.
But did you see what the fucking guy did though, or boyfriend or something like that? After like I don't remember the name. Peter Bogdanovich. Yeah, Bogdanovich. That's it. Do you notice do you know what he did after?
No.
You dated. He groomed her little sister.
Oh, that piece of fucking shit.
And married her, and when she was like 21, 22.
Oh
yeah.
My god. He just died this year, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Guess I know where he's going.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. God damn, man, that's greasy.
I mean, that was the other chat I saw on Facebook that Celine Dion and our Clooney are technically campaigning to try and get her best singer, like Rock and Roll Hall of Fame or whatever it is.
Oh my god!
And me, I'm here, I'm laughing my ass off. I'm like, guys, she fucking sucks.
Well, dude, you have to have. I would figure that you would have like a special hatred for her. My God. But wait a second. Oh, and also, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, is there anything less rock and roll than a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Like, it's antithetical to the idea of rock and roll to have a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It's like you're either... I think. But I may be wrong. I mean... I try not to be judgmental, but
otherwise, there's a lot of them that would go forgotten.
Maybe. I don't know. It always seemed like a popularity contest to me. How long did it take for them to put fucking Sabbath in there?
Okay, yeah. It changed into something else, but the entire idea is technically campaigning and having it's an Oscar thing again.
Yep. It's like an industry patting itself on the back and celebrating itself and be like, look, aren't we awesome? Yay, we're awesome!
Yeah, they actually campaign to. They have to campaign to be nominated.
Yeah, fuck that. Fuck that. How long did it take for them to put the fucking Ramones in there? Fuck that shit, man. It's unrock and roll.
Like, who? I'm joking.
How many times did you see the Ramones?
What do you mean the Ramones? You mean see the shows?
Yeah, like live. Yeah.
Never.
Oh, okay. Because they were always on tour. Holy shit.
Yeah, I know. I've seen them around, but I never went to see them. Yeah.
Oh, how could you miss out?
I don't know. Never been like a big type of going to concert to those shows, especially people banging each other.
Banging each other, or like
slamming, whatever.
Right. Well, you don't have to be in the pit. You could always hang back. But yeah, I remember seeing them like 9 times.
But no, I never went there. It's kind of like, I listen to your music. I don't want to have to pay $100 to go see you in concert.
Oh no, well, yeah. I mean, back then you weren't paying a fucking $100 to fucking see a band. That's fucking. That's ridiculous. I mean, now, like here in New York, for instance, if you if AC/DC were to play. I don't know, Phoenix, someplace like that, you could probably see them for, I don't know, $25-$50, something like that. Here in New York, maybe about like 5,000. Because what happens is all the corporations, all the fucking, rich cocksuckers, they buy up all the tickets. And then it's like, if you have like a friend that's in town, or if you have I don't know, taking somebody out for a business lunch, it's like in Montreal, it's the same.
Yep.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
Yep.
Yeah, but it's not scalping, because it's all like it's all corporations that do that shit now. They buy up all the tickets.
It's a corporation, but it's still scalping when you think about it. It's just they went professional.
Right. Well, I mean, it's like evidently it's also like you can impress like visiting dignitaries from like other corporations, like hey, you want to go see The Cure? Like, you want to go see like whoever? Like, want to go see AC/DC?
Now you have Event Pro or Events or whatever it is. You have a whole bunch of fucking third party thing that also do the same thing. They reserve or pre-buy tickets so they can resell them to you.
Shifty.
It's the welcome to the new world. That's pretty much what it is.
Yeah, fuck that, man. Yeah, no.
Look at what they're trying to do. Like, they're trying to force everybody into tipping everybody now. And if you look at even Indiegogo trying to get you to tip 15%, you're like, what? Wait, what?
Oh yeah, oh man, the fucking Indiegogo tip jar. That's like one of the shadiest things ever. Good, right? Because doesn't it like the tip jar money not go to you?
No, every time you go to any fucking store, you pay debit and they try to fucking get you to pay them like 15-20% fucking
what?
tip. I'm like, fuck you.
What?
I'm thinking,
well, like, so you're talking about like tipping, but not at restaurants.
But even if you're just picking up.
What? Fuck that shit. You're tipping for the fucking service.
Yep.
You're tipping because this person's fucking busting their ass fucking waiting tables.
Mm-hmm.
No,
right?
They want you to tip just even when you're picking up. There's places where it's not even a restaurant and they're asking you to leave a tip.
What? Yeah. Oh, they can go. They need to chickadee check themselves before they wreck themselves. But that's insane. Now, if somebody's delivering to my place, of course I'll tip them. If it happens to be fucking raining, I'll give him a little extra. If it happens to be fucking snowing or something crazy like that, then I fucking really hook them up. But but just for fucking,
but maybe it's the idea that before, 5-10% was like 5 was okay, 10% was a good tip. Now it's 15-20%. I'm like, wait, what?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, without a doubt. Well, that's also, it's like, well, we don't want to have to pay our employees, so like you pay them.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we've already been streaming for more than 2 hours. It's 2 hours and a half. It's 12:20, and ADs is probably going to be going live soon, so we're going to cut the stream.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So, thank you everybody in the chat for coming. It was great. As you can see, Beacon's going to show off a little bit what he's doing.
Yeah, let's check that out, Michael.
Come on, show off, Beacon.
Yep.
Show off. Come on.
Okay. Yep. There's this Keith or Sutherland looking character.
That does actually kind of look like. Oh yeah, a little bit of the ape drape too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a little bit like him from what's the one where he was a vampire?
Lost Boys.
Lost Boys. Yeah, it looks like him from Lost Boys. That's what I noticed when I finished drawing him. It's like, oh, hey, that kind of looks like, yeah.
Awesome. Is this for like a book that you're working on?
7 Legions.
Of course.
My book. Yep.
That's right. How far along are you with that?
Pretty decently. I just,
are you going to be done with book 3 soon?
Somewhat. Yeah, I'm about halfway
I'm in no
through
rush.
that.
Got it. I'm in no rush to get to number 4. Got it.
Yeah.
I'm doing the layouts for the manga part, right?
Nice.
Yeah.
So I'm asking him where he's at, so I'm like, okay, I don't have to get to it.
Nice.
I don't have to get to it right now.
That's awesome. Yeah. Do you have a campaign for that, or is that has that launched yet?
I'm gonna save the campaign until I got the next 3 issues done, and then do a 5-issue trade.
Oh, that is a good idea. That's an excellent idea.
Yeah, because I can pay for the pages up front,
right?
And then
if you didn't know, Beacon's fucking rich.
Is he really?
But
no, I'm fucking joking.
Yeah, not at all. But it's like since I'm doing half the drawing now,
mm-hmm.
I can just I can pay for the pages for Henry to draw, and then I'm doing it all the rest of it. So
Nice. Hell yeah, man.
Not as much as it used to be. So I can hold off on a campaign until I get a good chunk of it ready to go.
No, Beacon's rich. He has 5 homes.
Ooh.
He also owns Uber. Just saying.
Really?
I wish.
Organized crime ties?
Yeah,
I'm guessing.
I forgot.
Yep.
Like he just said, he also owns Wish.
Yeah.
Yakuza, possibly. He takes off his shirt and you see like the fucking vest and everything.
The big dragon and everything.
This is just one of those like skin tight things. Like makes it look normal skin.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hiding the tattoos. Are you gonna show us more of that page, or we're done?
Oh, right.
Do you have your pinkies? Do you have your pinky fingers still?
I have one.
He's not a snitch.
Yeah. So you got this top panel of the village.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
One of the rooms where they're all asleep.
The tatami.
Yeah. And then
I would kill those tatami mats.
Damn, it's fucking weird to see my pages I've laid out and seeing him render his shit, and then you seeing Scotsman doing hero, and it's like it's so goddamn different. It's so goddamn cool.
Yeah.
Yep. That's the beauty of collaboration. That's you have to embrace that in this medium.
Mm-hmm.
That's like one of the things that's awesome about it.
Yeah, and then you got this old rundown temple that's got a tree growing out of the middle of it, where they've sort of set up their camp. They got this little sci-fi camper out there.
It was like a train or something.
It's supposed to be like one of those like bullet trailers.
Yeah.
But yeah. Then you see this guy's astral form just walk in, and then that's where this comes in. The astral form returns to his body, and he just sort of wakes up.
Bitchin'.
Yeah. Oh.
And this is where I'm at. I'll be done soon.
Let me check that out. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So freaking cool, dude. So freaking cool.
Mm-hmm.
And I like the fact that you see the little zigzag there.
Yeah, I noticed that, dude. I noticed that. Oh,
crisscross.
God damn.
I thought it gives you a nice little, intimate little freaking, type of thing.
Well, yeah, and it's badass, man. It's badass.
It's
like
a little
badass.
playful little thing.
Yeah. It's it has a lot of fuck yeah in it. Like, you know how like really good marijuana has like a lot of fuck it in it? That's got a lot of fuck yeah in it.
And imagine that being the credit and everything with tell us in an adverse, cue the music and all the credits of who did what and this and welcome to the Nadverse.
Bitchin'. Looking forward to it, man. I
already started working on the next book.
Nice.
I laid out like 20 pages so far of Blood Brothers 3.
I'm about to like send like a big chunk of change to Preston. I'm not sure I still got to check with him to see what his schedule is, but we should have some of the first pages, hopefully, of Six Gun Gorilla issue 9 very soon. And can't wait to throw those up on the campaign page.
We're gonna have to sit down and watch that movie together.
Oh yeah, most definitely, man. Most definitely, yeah.
Yeah, we need to geek out and talk and
I'm around. I'm around. Right now I'm gonna go and baste my tofurkey. I know that sounds it was good talking to you dudes. I'll talk to you soon, okay?
Later.
Peace and love, everybody.
So don't forget to sub, like, and share, everybody. And we'll see you all tomorrow during the Inkslayer Art Show. Okay, hold on. That didn't work. I pressed on the video, it didn't work.
Nice.
Try it again.
I see that story first. I feel that story first. I know those people first. When I put them down, they've already lived. And I put them down as I'd like them to live on those pages. My stories are very sincere. My stories are people's stories. And there's elements in my stories that are very, very real.